not known me for years and years and years, I'm sure it wouldn't have happened that way. But, you know, I've been at it a little while. Lots of practice. Over there. Yes, you!
Yay! So, you play a variety of colorful characters.
Yes!
One of my personal favorites is Lau from Black and
Oh, yes. I like Lau as well.
Considering that Lau was on the ship for the last one, my question was, how do you think he handled all these random walking things coming after him? And
Well, I think the opium helps. That would be my best answer. Most of the time, he probably doesn't remember where he was anyway. I like Mao a lot. That was, not that you really have time to, you know, get into character. Just to let you guys know, because a lot of people ask that question, when you're getting into character, there's no getting into character. But one of the things I would do for Lau, because there are things that like set you off, and you're like, what gets me in the mood for this? With Lau, it was always like, I'd have a pen or a pencil. And that was Lau. That's how I did that whole thing. I know, you'd think it'd be more difficult. No. Back here? Yes, you.
So for Bacano, you guys all had different accents, but I was just wondering, for getting to those accents, do you guys each have like personal trainers, or is that the accents that you kind of have your own?
Nah, for the most part, all right? I grew up copying everything I heard on television. I think a lot of kids who get into this sort of thing, they all do that, you know? You listen to the people that know how to do it, and you copy it. You just sit there and repeat after the television time after time until eventually you go, hey, I know how to talk like that guy. And I've been doing that since I was a child, literally since I was a child. I still do it. I still do it today. When I hear a goofy voice coming out of the television, I try to copy it. And it's almost like a compulsion in a way. I just like copying accents in other people's voices. Who doesn't, right? Like I'm the crazy one, come on. Yes?
What would be your favorite anime that you've seen?
Favorite anime that I've seen? I try not to watch that much anime because it's my job to watch a lot of anime all day. But before that was my day job, Cowboy Bebop, for goodness sake. Right? That's a good show. A very good show. And of course I had seen Ghost in the Shell a couple years before that, and you know, my anime knowledge was limited, and now I'm saturated in anime. Sopping wet. Back there. Yes. You're next, though. No. You can. Both of you stand up and fight it out. No.
I have another opinion question for you.
Yes, I have plenty of opinions.
When your AI was being released between episodes 10 and 12, there was a pretty big controversy where your Victor voice sounded a lot like Rue and Despicable Me. What do you think about that?
Well, considering they're both supposed to be Russian, I mean, what's the problem? You know?
There was a lot of people that would do Rue voices and like try and really funny ways would dub over your AI. So I was wondering if you had an opinion, if you thought that was insulting or funny.
I don't think it's insulting. To be honest, here's what I find. Of course, present company excluded. Most people don't know what they're talking about, it turns out. We got letters from all sorts of people, all sorts of places. We had letters from people in Russia. We had letters from a Russian grandmother that was like, where did you find the Russian actors? And then you've got everybody going, I've got a friend in Russia who said it was the worst thing ever. You know? Then we had some people that wrote in and said, why did you have Italian-sounding Russians? And so at that point, you start to realize once you see enough of this stuff and you put it all together, you're like, people have no idea what they're talking about. They have absolutely no idea. And it's one of those things of when I occasionally run into those people, I go, well, let me hear your accent. And of course, they don't have one. And if they do, it's terrible. So why we would listen to those people, I have no idea. We should never listen to those people. And that is not to say that my accent was perfect. I'm sure it was not. And I'm sure that when I watch it, I will be able to pick out those points. And I'll go, oh, that was terrible. But Sonny was okay with it, so let's blame him. He's not